guess, chapter 4. The boogeyman, I guess. So now we're in a system where a white man does not know who they are because centuries ago the pilgrims stripped themselves of that identity. And now it's difficult to latch on to anything about themselves. Um, the capitalist system, I know a lot of people hate that, like, down with the patriarchy. Like, a lot of right wing people don't like hearing that because they think it's bullshit. But the systems that were in place and how society was structured, because there was a hierarchy, there is a hierarchy. Y'all agree with that? There's a hierarchical system going on, and that hierarchical system told white men that they need to function as this in their family unit and at work. And well, not specific, not anyone told this, but like this emerged naturally. Um, where we were fed this information and made to believe like that has to be the way all the time. And it worked for a long time until new wave feminism was like, why does it have to be this way? And broke it. Women are now empowered and can do the things that men are capable of doing at the workplace, which, great, that's good. Now, men are stuck in an old system that is clearly broken. We have difficulty emotionally processing this, and we're now, we, not me specifically, but white men are now being told that they're the monsters for trying to force this old system to continue. And a lot of us don't know how to comprehend this or even move forward from this, let alone understand what it's doing to us internally. No woman can tell us what we can be as a man. We men have to get together and express what we value and what it means to be a man. Um, my thoughts are someone who has empathy, who defends women and children, uh, and allows them to choose what they want to be. Like, well, anyway, I have my thoughts. We can have this discussion one on one later on if you wish. But, like, the boogeyman. Men are being told, white men are being told, well, in the media, are said to be this troublesome thing. They're the monster and they're the issues, and getting rid of them is going to solve all America's problems, which is not. That is not true, obviously. And, well, some people are saying that, but a lot of people are not. And I know that white men are not the problem in the US, but they don't know how to really navigate this new landscape that has been created, this new paradigm. And it's difficult because we're ill equipped, and on top of that, they're being told they're monsters. So, doing that, cornering a whole group, marginalizing a whole group of people, is that the right word? I'm going to go to pushing them into a corner, telling them that they're monsters, while also not giving them the tools on how to properly process any of this, they don't know what they're going to do, or they don't know how to manage any of this. So, of course, they're going to lash out because when we're in pain, we lash out. It's a very visceral emotion of you hurt me, I want to hurt you. And this is a very subconscious thing that's not actively, like I get hurt, you must get hurt back kind of robot thing. This is just subconscious and could be expressed not only physically, but like financially and emotionally in other ways because humans are kind of complex that way. So when you push someone to a corner and tell them that they're bad and they have no way on how to manage and process this, they're going to lash out. And then the people go, see, they're the problem. White men, straight white men are the issue. And it's a feedback loop. Toxic. And that's my argument that we need to have empathy for the white straight male in America because there's a lot that we have to do as men. And I think that when you get into these mindsets, I'm going to talk about Andrew Tate, this manosphere womanizer kind of guy. He's toxic. He's bad. Can we acknowledge that this individual is a bad person? Because he's trying to say that women are these other kind of things and their mindsets are simple and this is how you get as many women as possible. And dehumanizing women is not the way to be. Can we agree that his thinking is wrong or bad? Like young men, teenagers, boys at 13 and 12 are looking up to Andrew Tate and saying, oh, hey, he's explaining this pathway of what it means to be a man, and I'm going to follow that. And then you have Jordan Peterson, who wrote a book on self-help, which honestly, the things that he said in his self-help book are not any different from any other self-help book. They're like 11 steps of like wake up, brush your teeth, clean your bed, clean your room, take a shower, and your life will improve. Like, yeah, that's helpful, but nothing that he said was really profound or brand new. And eventually those things helped him get into more fame and then more fame. And then the new stuff that he said brought him into more stuff. And now he's trying to, he's a psychologist or some type of therapist somewhere. I forget now. But he wants to speak on various topics like he's some doctor as an expert in all these other fields when he's not. He's not a medical doctor. He's not any of the other stuff. At the moment, I'm having difficulty remembering what he is, but like, he's an expert in a very thin slice of all this knowledge, and him going outside of his discipline to talk about other things and claim that he's an expert on that topic or present himself as an expert is a very bad thing. And people should not be doing that. But they do. So you've got these young men